Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the single back takes the handoff, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception and bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman for Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
They'll try the right here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the tailback's got it again. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Cowfox will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And here's the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. Gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He shreds the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. The back's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Gamecocks offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Quarterback lost track of the play clock and then cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, This is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And really being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The pocket breaking down. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A running play called on 4th down. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. And they will claim the second-half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made over the middle. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. Now it's 2nd down here.
Georgia 7, Jacksonville State 3.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
And this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, look out, the football is free. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
To the end zone, but incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's intercepted. And that turnover will finish the football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.